as we eagerly awaited the new age of gaming consoles in 2020. Many of us wondered, will these divine creations change the power dynamics of the world's most politically influential parties? Will our simple human minds be able to comprehend the power bestowed upon us by the gods? Will this be the best console generation of all time? Yep, I don't like the current generation. It's not like it's downright bad or anything. Yeah, it is bad. Now, I know you might say no, this generation gave me everything I needed in home gaming consoles. You're just an ignorant, antisocial freak who can't stand people enjoying games you don't like, and you will die alone. Well, part of that may be actually true, but let's all ask the big question. What makes a good console generation? Is it the powerful godlike hardware, the high frame rates, the ability to run games with hyper-realistic graphics? Oh yeah! Well, none of these things make good consoles, in my opinion. What makes good generations are the games. Yeah, the reason why we go through the trouble of enslaving children to make these machines in the first place. Don't get me wrong, these last 4 years we had amazing games, but none of them count, because they ran on older hardware. They are not pure next-gen games. So yeah, I deeply apologize to all the Millennia Blade of Mikala simps out there. Elden Ring doesn't count. I look at the few years we've had since the beginning of this generation, and the only thing that I can say is, wow! These last 4 years we had amazingly average next-gen games. What? You liked Starfield? Well, I didn't. That's the definition of mediocre. Even with the upcoming updates and DLCs, I've lost all interest in the product. Unimaginable amounts of wealth were spent making this, yet it feels so cheap. Why do I feel that a game made in 2006, where characters make these strange noises, is more thought out than this? And the same can be said about most other pure next-gen games. These criticisms aren't directed solely at Xbox or at PlayStation. Both parties have pretty much fucked up when it comes to their next-gen releases in these last few years. Oh, how dare you, imbecile! Didn't you see the Xbox showcase? Look at the games they announced and showed new trailers for. Aren't you excited for Gears of War E-Day? No, I'm not excited for Gears of War E-Day. The only thing I was interested in playing in that whole showcase was Doom the Dark Ages, and that's because I want to kill demons using a shield chainsaw, because who doesn't? The way I see it, people were mind blown by the Xbox showcase because they are hungry for new releases, not because the games shown were so impressive. I don't care about Fable, I don't care about Perfect Dark, and I surely don't care about Gears of fucking War. No matter how many games they announce, I don't think we will find something new this generation could offer, because according to the way AAA companies are doing shit, there is nothing new to offer. What? You're going to improve graphics? Am I seriously waiting for something more than Hellblade 2 graphics wise? No, look at her teeth. That's scary. Many are saying that the graphical aspect of video games doesn't matter anymore, and I'm one of them. It's ridiculous that we've reached this level. No one needs to see this. As an alternative, Xbox and PlayStation can work on making cool new gameplay concepts, or telling better unique stories in their games. But as I see it, these companies aren't really trying to be innovative in these areas either. It's the same thing, same problem with the AAA industry. They're just stuck on old formulas. Oh look, a new first-person stealth game. Oh, he distracted the enemy so he can go through without being noticed. Clever. I bet no one thought of this brilliant revolutionary idea before. Even if the game doesn't over-focus on hyper-realistic graphics, the gameplay will still most likely be generic, because that's the best way to earn money. Give people something they're familiar with and they will buy it, because we as brainless consumers are brainless. You will buy a PS5 or a Series X, or if you're rich, you will buy both. You're going to open the store and you will discover what real drought means. A sea of nothingness. A desert of either mediocre next-gen titles or previous-gen games that you probably played. And if you didn't, then why the hell did you buy the new consoles? Even if you decided to give the next-gen games a chance and ended up liking them, there is no way these experiences can feel worth the unreasonable pricing of video games nowadays. The cost of making games is growing higher and higher every day, so companies try squeezing as much cash from you as possible. Oh look, this version of Assassin's Creed Shadows has a season pass. I have extra money, why shouldn't I just buy it? It's a single player game. You don't need a season pass in a single player game. It's ridiculous. AAA companies' excuse for these prices is their strange conviction that making the game bigger and better graphically magically makes the game better. So in their minds, what they're saying is, you peasants are being given top tier products, so you must pay accordingly. No. Spending too much money making a game makes you look like a dork and that's it. It's just stupid. Doesn't make the actual experience better. Look at indie games. They don't spend a lot of money making their games, just a small budget that results in a fascinating product. This generation did not push the industry forward, did not improve on what we already saw. It's just the same crap made to look more attractive to the consumer.